Hi folks, this is Ian and you're at METZ Display official channel. Today we're going to get to know the METZ Display Interactive Panel H series homepage. And this is the appearance of the homepage. Let's start with the floating menu. It usually hides here and it can be activated by a single touch. But if we use two fingers and to double click on the screen, it actually follows to where we are. And we have several easier access to some basic functions on the floating ball menu, like we're going to the home page or going to the OPS or directly going to the whiteboard, initiate the multitasking and return, choose different sources and return, or we can adjust the height of the screen and going back. And the last one, if we enter the annotation mode, the front will tell us that we're in the annotation mode page, and we can adjust our pen here, thickness and the color, and we will simply use our pen or finger to annotate on our presentation page. And if we want to use the eraser, it's going to be very smooth. If we write something on it, and if we want to go back to the home page, the panel will ask us if we want to save this page or to exit directly. Choose the one that you want. So that is the floating menu. We're going to need it every day. On this side, we're going to see some quick access to screen share, whiteboard, OPS, or file manager and Chrome. But before we get to each of them, we can click all apps. Now we are having all functions displayed in front of us. And here are some very basic and useful things when we're in the classroom, like a app lock. So if we insert the password, we can lock any apps that we want. We don't want other people to access. And we have a single calculator and the calendar to initiate the camera if we have one, and the hardware detection, memory clean and settings. And here is the spotlight. This one is for us to emphasize things when we're in a class. And here is the welcome page. The welcome page is when we have a guest to the classroom, we can set up the welcome templates and words for display to the guests. And now here we're using this floating menu to return. And we're having a Chrome. It is a Google Chrome, which leads us to the internet to search everything that we want. And here we can have an easy access to return. And we are having access to the whiteboard. It is the most important one. And we can access to the file manager to choose anything that we want to present. And finally, we are having several options to share our screen, because sometimes in a class, our teacher will make the preparations on their laptop or on their mobile devices. And so we offer 4 simple ways to share screens from our mobile devices: PC, Android, iOS, or Mac. Here, we are going to use our computer as an example. So first we have this dongle, and we're going to connect this device to our panel. Now the pairing is successful. We can remove the dongle from our panel and to connect it with our computer. Okay, what if we want to turn off the screen? We can actually have a very simple way to turn off the screen, which is to put our 5 fingers on the screen and hold. And the screen is turning off. And if we do the same thing to the black screen, it is going to be back on the stage. So that's all for today's presentation. If you think it is interesting, subscribe us on the social media. I'll see you next time. Thank you.